Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, My Time TV. I wonder how we share this. It's wonderful to see you again. I haven't been here for a while. And I've been prompted to share the topic of body love and the spiritual journey that it's been for me and the spiritual journey that it is for anyone who has not loved themselves and not loved their bodies through all time, because it's been happening through all time. Hi there, whoever's watching. Lovely that you're coming on. Pop a comment in if you'd like me to speak to you directly. Today we're talking about body love and as a spiritual journey, right? So how often have we tried to change our bodies in the physical by dieting, by exercising, by trying to whip ourselves into shape, by trying to have willpower? It just doesn't work that way, does it? Because we were never meant to. It's meant to be a spiritual journey. It's meant to be a discovery of self, of true self. And that is certainly how it has rolled out for me. I'm just going to share this. If you're if you've got friends who would benefit from talking about loving themselves, loving their bodies, just share the broadcast. That would be lovely, lovely. I'm just about to share it onto onto a page, and I'll put on some lovely music for us. We'll be on for about 20 to 30 minutes. And I would love you to put in your personal struggles with body image. Tell me what the worst thing is about it. And I want to share with you today whatever I am guided to. So my broadcast, the Earth Angel TV, is a very intuitively guided. I go with the energies of the people who come on. And if no one's speaking to me, I go with the intuition that I'm receiving from Source as to the highest message that I could give to you. And personal messages will come through for you. If you pop in a comment around body love, what your struggles are with that. It can be as detailed or as vague as you wish, and I'll feel into that energy. Body love activation. Okay, so that's shared. And I'm back with you now. Beautiful. So body love. Breathing into that. Breathing into the struggles, the pain that you've been in around your body. Yeah, it might be physical pain. And that is still a spiritual journey. Because if you're in physical pain, the tendency is to think that that is a random occurrence, like that it's just bad luck, right? Do you think it's actually just bad luck if you're in physical pain, or do you think that there is deep, deep spiritual wisdom coming through that divine vessel that you're living in? Give me a yes if you agree that your body has deep, deep wisdom. Hi, whoever's hopping on. Lovely to have you. Pop in a comment and I can speak to you directly. Your body has deep, deep wisdom. And that is the message from the divine today, which is why I have been creating lots of things around body love. Because, let's face it, we feel that we are the body when we're in this dimension. Yeah? Who would agree? We feel that we are the body when we're in this dimension. And of course, it is a very strong aspect of who we are, right? Because this is where we chose to come, the field of manifestation. So how could we be in the field of manifestation without having a body? Hi, Mimi. Lovely to see you. Yeah, we can't really live. We came here to have a physical experience. Yes? And so, and why is it such a struggle and so painful to have a physical experience? Our bodies are trying to tell us, right? Feel into that. Are our bodies trying to tell us? Are our bodies trying to communicate with us through pain, through discomfort? Yeah, definitely, definitely. Our bodies are reflecting what we are doing with our minds and our emotional life. Yeah. We got to love these divine vessels that we're living in. So the message from Source is coming very strong that we need to soften. I keep getting that through the cards that I'm pulling for myself and for others, through what I'm receiving through my body is soften. Love yourself. Love your body. Yeah? And that's not always easy, is it? Because of our conditioning. Yeah? So pop a comment in if you want to say hello. I would love to say hello to you. Our conditioning has told us that we are these bodies, and these bodies are substandard. These bodies are faulty. These bodies are, too fat, too thin, ugly, baggy, saggy, dimpled, Yeah, our conditioning tells us that we're not good enough. That there is somehow this perfect standard that we're never going to live up to. And that's true, isn't it? Because perfection does not exist. Perfection is in the eye of the beholder. And Source wants us to know that your body, just as it is absolute perfection. Did you know you've got like 40 trillion cells in your body? And let me just ask, are you alive? Is your food digesting? Do your legs go where you want them to go? Yeah, do your eyes see? If you happen to be blind, do your ears hear? Does your mouth taste? Are your senses working? There's 40 trillion things going right in your body right now, just for all the activities within the cells. So why do we choose to focus on the one or two things that are going, quote unquote, wrong? The things that are going, quote unquote, wrong are the message from the body that we need to listen to. So is that a spiritual journey or what? It certainly is, because we have to reach into the spiritual self. And we have to go, you know what? There's a life force that enlivens this body, right? Otherwise, this body would just be a lump of meat, right? It wouldn't be able to do any of the miraculous things that it does, like making babies. Like, does a body know how to do that without a divine life force flowing through it? Would a body know how to do that? I don't think so. It must be the divine life force energy that courses through our body that actually creates those miracles within us, the miracles of creation that come through us, right? So when we get that pain in our bodies, if we have accidents and we hurt the body, that's also communication from the body, from the spirit, because you cannot separate the mind, body, and spirit, can we? Take a deep breath in on that one. If we all know that we cannot separate the mind, body, and spirit, then is this a spiritual vessel that we are living in? There really is no denying it. You're living in a spiritual vessel. Let's just feel into that for a minute. You're living in a divine spiritual vessel. You're co-creating the physical with the non-physical to create this life for yourself. You cannot afford to ignore the body's messages any longer. And you can't afford to not be in absolute love with this body. This body is the divine. Every time you reject it, or you ignore it, or you tell that it's wrong, or you tell it you reject, or I just said rejecting, you tell it it's too fat, you tell it doesn't have enough energy. Every time you do that, your body, your divine body goes, oh, Okay, well, I can't be any of those. I can't be those extra miracles for them because they're telling me I'm wrong. And what you're reflecting out is going to be brought back to you. So the biggest, most amazing transformation you can do for yourself, it takes a few seconds, is to go to the mirror, look at your divine body and say, hey, I love you so much. I'm so sorry I rejected you. I forgot that you are the miracle of life. Just go and talk to your body and say, I'm here for you. I'm listening now. And you watch the transformation that happens within you. Am I making sense? Is it making sense? It is, isn't it? Now, if anyone would like me to tap into guidance for you, please put a comment in. Guidance around the body, preferably, since that is our focus. And I reach into the spirit, a spirit of all, the oneness of all, and receive more downloads for us. So whoever's watching, pop a comment in so I can say hello. You might need to give StreamYard permission for me to see your comment or to show your name. This body is a divine vessel of your spirit, and spirit wants you to know the importance of actually really caring for the body. And it matters more what you do mentally and emotionally with your body than it does physically. That's a good message, isn't it? It actually matters more what you're doing mentally and emotionally around the body than it does what you're doing physically. Because if you are mentally and emotionally loving this body, you are actually going to be doing physically to yourself a reflection of that love. So you will be eating healthier. You will be getting out and stretching and moving and being in nature. You will be doing that automatically. So the place that you need to start on this spiritual body love journey is acknowledging that your body is a spiritual vessel. Yeah? And that's exciting, don't you think? Your body is a spiritual vessel. And maybe you've acknowledged that before, but are you treating it as such? Yeah? Are you, if let's say you're moisturizing, are you talking to your feet going, oh, sweetheart, thank you so much. Thank you for guiding me everywhere on my journey. Thank you for walking me around this planet. And, you're moisturizing your legs. Thank you for my mobility and sending love to your knees. Yeah. Thanking everything that goes on in the inside and the center of your being, from your heart, your stomach and all of the, your uterus and everything that goes on down there, everything that goes on, your lungs. Oh my gosh. Thank you for my breath. This is the kind of thing we want to be doing if we want absolute health, and we want that spiritual journey of completion where we know we're walking around, we're a walking, talking spiritual machine. That's cool, isn't it? Now, I'm going to be running a full masterclass on body love, unconditional body love. So if you are interested in receiving the link to that, just put a body love, just write body love masterclass in the comments, and I will send you the link when it's created. It will be sometime next week. And everyone who has ever not loved their bodies needs to come along, because this is the absolute key to loving you in the physical realm. It's one thing to love the spiritual self, to say, okay, I love the God self, but we think that we're living in this body, in this realm of manifestation, in the physical. And so we need to get our entire being around loving the physical self as well. Yes? Yes, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's breathe in together. And if you're watching on the replay, beautiful, Beautiful. If you have any questions, just feel free to message me. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Feeding this divine body energetically through the soles of the feet, breathing in from Mother Earth. Feeding it divine love from Mother Earth up through the body, out through the crown. And again through the feet. Nourishing the body energetically through the feet and up through the crown. And feeding this divine body with all the treats from above, all that spiritual love, all the angelic love, breathing it in through the crown. Letting it come down through the body and out through the feet. The body receives this divine love. Bringing your awareness up to the angelic realms, breathing in all that divine love through the crown. And letting it come down to the body and rinsing, cleansing, clearing out through the feet. One more time through the crown, breathing in. And go down through the body, cleaning and clearing and cleansing and loving this divine vessel that you're living in. Loving it receiving the love from the non-physical realms, from the higher realms, where this body is a light body. This body is space. And here it gets to be physical. That's why we chose to come here. It gets to be physical. So we need to honor this body and love it unconditionally. Being with it. When you feel pain, you say, hello, sweetheart, I feel you. I love you. I'm here for you. And if you want to come along to the free Body Love Masterclass, put Body Love Masterclass in the comments and I will certainly forward that link to you. Sending so much love, so much light on this journey, this spiritual journey of body love. If you've ever been like I was, hated my body, couldn't stand it, thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was, I got called thunder thighs and made fun of when I was young, and that was all perfect because it brought me to this place where I unconditionally love and accept everything that goes on within this body and all beings. I want that for all beings. Sending you love and light. Blessings. If you just hopped on, feel free to post a comment. I can stay for a little while longer if you would like me to reach into guidance for you on any subject relating to body love. I am happy to do that for you.